everyone, and welcome to the Chamber Chat. I'm here with our board president, Brian, here. So if you want to give yourself a little bit of an introduction.
Sure. Yeah, my name is Brian Sheets, and I'm currently the president of the Chamber of Commerce, and also work at Avalon Tahoe as one of the executive directors there. So we're proud to be members of the Chamber of Commerce and everything that it offers not only to us as an organization, but the community as well. So,
yeah, well, we're very happy to have you be a part of it. So, yeah, we're going to be talking to you a little bit about what the chamber does, and just give a little bit of a brief overview, so we can go ahead and get started.
All right. So, I guess first off, who is the chamber for? What does the chamber exist for? What kind of members?
Yeah, so our members include businesses, organizations, and individuals. So long answer short, it's really for everybody. We do our best to individualize and prioritize each of our members to give them exactly what they need, because each business and organization and individual is different. So we try to meet them where they're at and give them what they need.
Okay. So I'm a member of the Chamber of Commerce, right, and maybe new to it. So what kind of services, what kind of benefits can I expect as a member?
Yeah, so I break that down into an acronym called ACEs. So there's 4 main categories to that. We advocate, connect, educate, and support our members. So what does that mean? So advocacy, we have our legislative committee, and we participate in legislative forums, talking to our local and statewide legislators. Really, again, just advocating on behalf of our members and what they're wanting, what they want to see in legislation, and really helping communicate, bridge that gap. Connecting, we have a lot of networking events and things that we do. Our promotional committees are huge, help with that. Educate. Think about our education piece. So we offer lunch and learns. These YouTube videos are another way of doing that. We have our She Leads Summit. So again, a lot of those educational pieces, and then support. We have our membership portal on our website, and we offer a lot of different we share a lot of financial resources that could be, how do I want to say that? We share a lot of financial resources.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you touched on committees, and there's several different committees that are part of the chamber. Can you touch on those a little bit more?
Yes. So the chamber is an umbrella organization that encompasses 7 different committees. So each of our 4 primary municipalities have their own committees, promotional committees. So Elma, Breckenridge, Ithaca, and St. Louis. They do, again, a lot of the events in the area. So there's 4. I mentioned our legislative committee, again, that works really hard on bridging that gap between our members and legislators. We also have our Gratiot Young Professionals Network that was established in 2019, and they've grown substantially since then, putting on their own events, again, networking, education. And then we also have our ambassador group as well. And they are another connector of the chamber. They attend ribbon cuttings and, again, are really that connection between the greater chamber and its members.
Sure. So those committees made up of people, right?
Yes.
Yes. So if someone wants to become a part of one of these committees, do they have to have any experience to be able to be a part of them?
No, absolutely not. Anyone can join. You really just have to get in touch with us. All of the promotional committee meetings are listed on our website. They each have their own social media pages as well. Really my biggest encouragement is to just get out there and just to join. Grab yourself a seat at the table, and they will welcome you with open arms.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So new members, right?
Yeah.
Where should they start? How can they get more involved?
Yeah, that's a great question. Again, very similar is that I would start off by, following us on our social media. That's where we will push out a lot of our information about events and things going on. We have our newsletter as well, just to stay informed. And then again, finding one of these promotional committees, one that, kind of grabs you and you're like, ooh, that sounds interesting. Just show up. Introduce yourself, I think that's really huge. And also recognizing that can be a little intimidating, right? If you haven't been to one of these meetings and you don't really know what to expect. But again, the chamber members are so welcoming. They will be glad to have you join that group.
Want you to be more part of it, right?
Exactly.
So with that then, as the chamber continues to grow, we're continuing to look at new ways to become stronger. So what are some of the ways that new members or even members who have been with us for a while can help make the chamber stronger?
What a great question. Because we do want to continue the growth of the chamber, because that supports the general growth of the community as well. So again, getting involved, and if you have an idea, speak up. Because just because we're sitting here behind the camera right now, that doesn't mean we've got the best ideas. So I love to hear feedback from people, and that's the way that people learn and that people grow, is by gathering as much information as they can. So I guess my biggest pieces of feedback would be grab yourself a seat at the table and speak up.
Sure. Great. That's the nice thing about that is, that feedback that you do get, and then constantly evolving and changing.
Yes.
So that way the chamber remains relevant. So, so as we're about ready to wrap up here, right? What's like the number one thing that you would like every chamber member to remember?
Yeah, that we're here for you, right? Like we are a membership-driven organization. We exist to support you and educate and advocate and connect, right? Like, tying those things back in. So yeah, I can't speak to that enough, that we want you to succeed, right? Like we're all on the same team. And so, again, just becoming involved and, reaching out. I'm, at the chamber office all the time. Shoot me an email, give me a call, I'll show up at your business. But really just building those connections, I think, is what's truly important.
All right. Any last thoughts? Or?
Join the chamber. Come to an event, things like that. I excited to chat with you, and any
right.
final words from you?
No, I just think it's been great for our organization, and seen a lot of change and a lot of growth. And I know just since your last year, you've just completed 1 year, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And just what you brought to the table as the new executive director and stuff to be part of that next journey. So, well, thanks for joining us for this first Chamber 101. So, and we hope this gives you a better understanding of who we are, what we're about, and that we're here to serve the members of the Chamber too. And as Shana said, we're all in this together. We're all part of that same group, and we all have some of those same goals, and that's what joins us. So, so we look forward to connecting with you again soon.